See 'em? Well, open your damn eyes in. It's the old-timey country down-home red state update podcast and them. Coming to you from a bunker underneath Jackie's Market in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And here they are, both of them.
Hey there, welcome to Red State Update. My name's Jackie Bros.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. I'm old Dunlap, and it's good to get you podcast going with some energy, and people want to know that you're happy to. Whew.
What's wrong with you? You winded. What are you doing?
I stood up. I tried to do that thing. You ever watch you remember David Letterman?
No. I mean, I know who he is, but I didn't like it.
Well, you just jealous that he grew a big beard and started biting your style?
He can do whatever he wants to, and ain't got nothing to do with that. I didn't like him without the beard. I don't like him anymore with it.
So let's just be clear. You do remember who the fuck David Letterman is.
I said I know who he is. I didn't care for what there's other stuff to watch. It wasn't. I didn't be it by then anyway.
He'd run around. He'd come running out. He'd run back and forth backstage, I reckon, up and down the block. Hell, I don't know. Jumping over taxis, trying to get that energy going.
Oh, wait. He did the stupid dog trick.
Yeah, you like that?
It. I like stupid dog trick. That's one thing you did. Yeah, that's good. Trying to think what else I like about old. He ain't on no more except on the beard show. He's doing a beard show now, but he did stupid dog trick.
Yeah.
And the beard show, yeah. That's
and
it.
The beard
I
show.
like it.
That's pretty much it.
I won't give credit where credit's due. I like stupid dog trick. Everybody loves stupid dog trick. That should have been the whole show. He'd have got Johnny Carson's spot for sure.
Well, all I wanted to bring up was that the running around to give yourself energy for the show, sometimes it just makes you breathe hard in the microphone.
Yeah, also he had a heart attack or something, had heart surgery and all that. He can afford that. You can't. He can run around and act like an idiot anytime he wants. And, my heart's messed up. Get in there and fix it. And they did. Yeah. You can't afford it. You ain't got no health care.
He's probably was in better shape than me when they had him laying on the table with his skin pinned back and a hand in his chest.
Might have been.
Anyway, I reckon next time I'm just going to go back to no energy.
Well, if you're going to be, you're supposed to talk is what it's for. You get on here and talk if you too, like, don't nobody want to listen to that. People breathe or nothing. Yeah. Talk. If you're too wore out to talk, there's something wrong with you. I mean, no offense to people like, that can't for whatever reason. I'm just saying, there's no excuse for you not to be able to talk unless you're running around like an idiot, I guess, breathing heavy.
What happened to, I'll tell you somebody who's not in good shape, and yet it sounded like he should have been winded all the time. Alex Jones.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see how he didn't just explode, like his head or his heart or some organ inside of him. Plus all them supplements, if he took just a couple different kinds of those, there's no way half his body was working. And he'd get on there and scream and holler and cuss, and he's doing it in real life, or at least at the courthouse. I guess that ain't real life. We're all performers in some way, Jackie.
You got to have a good streak of evil in you to keep that kind of energy up. Yeah.
Devil don't get tired.
Nope. No, sir.
We're going to preach a little bit. Devil always got energy.
Yeah.
Devil drink a Monster. Devil drink a Monster come up to you. You say, let me alone, devil, I'm tired. I just got off work. Devil ain't tired.
No.
Devil, I'm tired. I just mowed the yard. Don't come at me now. I'm weak and I'm so exhausted. I just want to lay here in this bed. Well, you know what the devil loves? Sloth.
That's when he comes to get you the most, is when you wore out. He knows when to strike.
Oh, I'm so tired. And the devil, he full of energy, gets in your head like, well, maybe now's the time to have another drink.
Well,
You just getting drunker and drunker. And you're like, well, devil, should I stop drinking now? I'm about to pass out, man. And devil's like that friend of yours can hold his liquor real good. Like, nah, let's keep going. Next thing you know, 2 tubby state troopers are trying to pull your shitty pants back up on you.
And that's
laying
the devil.
A towel down before they throw you in the back.
That's the devil being mean to them right there. They're getting their own kind of punishment. He knows how to get everybody at the same time.
You think the devil don't get tired. He moves on from you. He moves on. Next person. He got a whole list of them like Santa Claus, except it's called the devil's list.
Yeah.
You know who's on it? You are, Jackie.
Oh. Well, he
and
can
me.
He can put me on there if he wants to. Whatever he's going to do it. I done made my business with the Lord a long time ago. So I sometimes I ain't perfect now. Sometimes that devil sneak up on and get you to do this or that. But he ain't never made me,
got
bad
got
thing.
Them good pills, that good cocaine.
What?
You ain't gonna, whatever you told Jesus ain't gonna wear the devil out. Said, Jesus, I'm sorry I did all that stuff wrong, and then the devil's up in your head now. Now maybe you ain't gonna go out and get in a fight or cheat on Miss Brawls, but maybe you'll I don't know, take the last bite of the donut, not give none to her.
Well,
that's a sin.
Like, it is. Well, not her, but you definitely. A lot of times, every food you said, "Don't let's save me that," and I said, "Oh, it went bad throughout," and I didn't. I just ate it instead. But I was doing the Lord's work there, trying to keep you from quicker getting in the grave, eating all the donut, whatever else it is, Lord works in mysterious ways. So I think when it comes to food, it's okay to lie to who you're lying to if somebody is eating too much.
People need to not be hungry. You ever heard of sustenance and full tummy that's the devil talking in you right there. Judge it. Jesus said, judge not.
That other stuff to eat besides the last piece of donut, you don't need that. If you ate the whole rest of the donut, I'll take a little bit, yeah.
Maybe that last donut was just exactly what my soul needed. I don't know which one of us the devil's talking to, because you're kind of being an asshole, but I have eaten a lot of donuts lately.
Devil
Why do I need to feel shame about that? I see, I'm all confused. Devil don't need to get on Twitter. He's confusing me.
Devil got into that TV man about eating somewhere. He made a butt of himself on TV or in a restaurant or something, or both.
That's right. The devil said, be mean to this server.
The devil, when it comes to food, he'll do all sorts of stuff. And the Lord will too. But, yeah.
And then the devil said, let's do another carpool karaoke. And lo, James Corden did say unto the devil, yea, let us pile into this car with the cast of that 70s show. And verily we shall drive up and down Beverly Boulevard. Yea, though these dad rock songs that Laura Prepon will sing along with me to have been overexposed. It'll at least get us 500,000 views on YouTube. Where the fuck is my coffee?
Hey, watch your mouth.
You Pringle-lipped waiter.
I didn't know that
I don't know what that means. Pringle-lipped was in the Bible a lot, and people don't say it that much anymore, but it's biblical. It's a biblical one. What were you saying, Jackie? I'm sorry.
All them children on the 70s, I like them. They're cute anyways. I didn't know they was mean in the restaurant. I didn't know they was with him.
Yeah, they was with him.
Well, that
damn
hurts my feelings to hear that they
one of them. It's a mixed bag with that group. Mixed bag.
Yeah.
Jackie?
Well,
I'm glad you've been keeping up with the James Corden news. You don't like David Letterman, but you know that James Corden had to apologize to a restaurant?
Well, I remember Stupid Dog Tricks. I just say it's in the news now. They said, this one's mean, too. Like, oh, yeah. Like, that wasn't no surprise. I seen him, like you said, he sang in a car, and he'd every now and then on TV at night.
You can't make a feature film musical without putting him in it.
Is that what he does?
Yeah, he just forces his way into every damn musical. Yells at wait staff. Sings in a car.
Well, he ought to be nice to his service, that's all. Especially if you're privileged like him, successful, and for whatever reason. I don't know, but I can't answer that. But, yeah.
I mean, that's basically like the theater teacher down at the high school. Back when I was going there, he did the same things. Forced himself into every musical, even though he was a teacher. Yelled at the wait staff at Shoney's. And sung in a car. He'd be sitting out in the parking lot. Class done started. People say, well, where's old Mr., what was his name? You remember him?
I don't know your high school teachers. I don't know all of them. Was he at Murfreesboro Play Actors Club?
He would, when they'd let him, but it become sort of a thing where he was getting too pushy. Because he'd also bring a lot of kids. You need kids to make him community theater plays do so good. So he's like, I'll take my kids and we'll go to damn Smyrna.
You got to have an orphan show or orphan sing. Musicals. That's what they were for, like the little Oliver, little Annie, there's the other little ones. I don't know all the names, but yeah, they was all living in a home. Hungry and everything else, singing about it, yeah.
Scooter Pump.
Huh?
Mr. Scooter Pump.
Oh, yeah.
Terry Scooter Pump. Remember? You know him.
I don't remember all your teachers. Good Lord.
Class would be starting, and he'd be out in his car, and they'd say, where's Mr. Scooter Pump? And you'd look out the damn window, and he's out there going, I got 2 more minutes of Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. And he'd roll the windows up, and he'd finish. And he'd be mad at them, at the kids, looking out the window going, class, class. He'd come in there, don't you dare interrupt me when I got 2 minutes left to Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. He got killed in Afghanistan.
Oh, sorry to hear that, yeah.
He was doing USO.
Oh, okay. Oh, bless his heart, sorry.
Kind of a downer way to go out on that. Well, you know what? Let's not go out. Let's not remember him going out that way. Let's remember him sitting in his Prius. Last time I saw him, he was sitting in his Prius.
I don't remember him either way, so that's fine. Whichever way won't to. I don't remember him.
Well, now, picture Mr. Scooter Pump sitting in his Prius.
All right.
And it's at Kroger, and you go, there he is. It's the year 2000. And he's singing Damn Old Company. Like, Mr. Scooter Pump, you're going to be sitting in your car singing for years to come. Little did we know how history would change.
Well, that's war. That's things that happen, yeah. So it's an awful world.
God bless you, Mr. Scooter Pump.
Yeah.
God bless you. He wasn't in the shows, the USO shows. He was just taking tickets.
Well, either way,
they didn't have to pay for them, but they just needed to keep count. So he just had a bucket with stubs.
Either way, going over there trying to help, that's what counts, yeah.
It's still show business, man.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Look at me getting all nostalgic. High school days. Who would sit out in their horse and buggy and sing at your school, Jackie?
What?
Who would sit out in their horse and buggy and sing at your school?
I hear you. There wasn't no horse. Not the choir, whatever, but there's church, too. You just sang in the church or the choir. That's all the singing that I remember.
Church, choir. That makes sense because I think you went to high school with a couple of apostles.
Right.
If you were just walking around with Jesus, was everything church?
Well,
was it just church? 24/7?
You eat at church. You eat at church, too. There was a lot of eating going on. With fish, bread, whatever it was, there's that Last Supper. Everybody has to eat, but it seemed like they all ate together all the time. So, but you eat church on the ground, on the ground and everything else. There's always eating in church, but not in service. It's a little different.
We got Lord's Supper.
Yeah.
You got hard candies old ladies give you when you're a little kid to make you shut up. You got egg and bacon gravy sandwiches that I'd bring to church, sit in the back with a little dipping cup of extra gravy. Everybody wanted some of that. They go, what is that smell so good?
If it's Easter, you get a lot of other eggs, too.
Yep. Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Just when you go to church and they get, all the different things you eat at church. On Easter, they Easter egg hunt and all that stuff. You go in the back yard or whatever, on the ground.
Back in the back church yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way things used to be. Not now.
No.
Scary out there. Too scary to hunt for eggs. You may become the hunted.
Halloween's coming up, and they're saying they're going to give that ethanol. What is it? It's going to, all the children can't trick or treat no more because the people are putting ethanol in it. Whatever it is.
Yep. You got to be careful out there. Listen, I think I've built up a tolerance to it because I've been several times out of that party and people say, yeah, they took him to the hospital. He's going to be okay. What? He said, well, shit, I was doing that too. Like some people ain't got COVID yet. Like, well, is it just luck or is it something genetic? Well, we're going to have to ask God.
Well, Dr. Fauci, he knows a lot too.
It'd be so funny if people get up to heaven. All the MAGAs and they get up to heaven. First of all, just go with the premise. And they get up to heaven and the God looks just like Fauci in a beard. They're like, you look familiar. And he's like, no, I don't know. Welcome to heaven. We only have a few rules. The hell you say. No MAGA people going to go to heaven because they won't bear, unless it's just like no rules that you can shoot people darker than you. Like there's no way that they can abide it. They will not, until they get cast into hell, they will not be happy. What am I supposed to do? Just sit on this cloud? Yes. That's it. Well, can I fly into other angels? No. Well, can I tell that angel he sucks? Like, this, just be cool. Just be cool. Like, well, I'm going to kick that other angel's ass.
I thought this was heaven.
Yeah. Why?
Heaven my ass.
Yeah, they just can't. They won't be able to.
This ain't heaven. You ain't God. You ain't Jesus.
We're waiting on JFK Jr. to get back here, the real Jesus. I hope there ain't no internet in heaven. But if there is, they're going to be on there taking screen grabs of Jesus, saying, it ain't even him.
Well, I'd rather be doing that than sitting around ballot boxes with guns.
Do you think they want guns in heaven? Or do they think that heaven will be a place where they don't need guns? And is that because they think that everybody they hate won't be there?
A combination of all that.
Shoot them?
Somehow, yeah, a combination of all that, yeah.
You remember that song? I don't. If heaven ain't a lot like Dixie, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Nobody. That was just on the radio. Nobody batted an eye at that. But I mean, he don't think he says in that song that we'll have guns up there.
Well, there's one thing good, yeah.
But I don't remember that exactly. I need to hear it again. I do know they play Dixie in the song at some point. I don't even think he was trolling. Like
no, he wasn't at the time. No,
like you're 14 years old. You're like, how'd they get away with that? Like we didn't. The amount of privilege the average white person was sitting upon, the throne of privilege, let alone the throne of privilege of a white man in the country music industry. Like he could say whatever he wanted. Although it is a little different because now people really are saying what they wanted. Back then you could make a little song like that and they go, it's fine for those people, the hillbillies, or somebody, a real bad person, like when damn old, what's his name, run for president, and then Pat Buchanan. You had all these people pretending to be smart, pushing at the boundaries of what they could and couldn't say. Real terrible people if you look back at some of the stuff they were saying. But at the time, it just, people didn't like them, though. I mean, yeah, they got like 10% people coming out, but people were like, I don't want any of that. The problem were they were like pinhead figures. They needed a Trump in there, a dumbass, saying the same shit. And then I reckon you can get away with it. You got Kanye West now. What are you going to do with your Yeezys, Jackie?
His name is Ye now. Yeah, well, respect him that much. He changed his name. Call him Ye. Is it Ye's?
Dang, I know who to go to for my James Corden Ye news. So yeah, he got canceled. Canceled? Is that true? He just had $1 billion deal canceled, so I guess that's sort of the same thing.
He's still rich and everything, and there's still people out there. Well, he got a new crowd, of course, now, new audience, I'm guessing. He's still got a lot of people in his older audience that are going to listen to him, whatever he's going to put, because people are saying, well, we're going to take his music off of these churches, sponsorships, iTunes, all of it. They're going to do that. Like, well, if you do that, you got to take down every musician. Now, granted, I ain't saying every musician has been anti-Semitic or abused children or women or whatever, but a lot of them have.
A lot of them have, yeah.
Yeah, not all of them, but a lot of them. So if you start there with yays, then you got to take. I ain't gonna get it. I don't need to sit here and go down the list of them. Marilyn Manson, there's one. You got to take down all of that Marilyn Manson stuff, garbage. I ain't gonna miss either one of it. But still, you start that thing open, and then it just goes on and on and on.
How did we get to a world where Kanye West is saying more racist stuff than Hank Williams Jr.'s song, If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie?
I lived too long. That's all I say. I didn't plan on living.
Well, I agree with that.
Stuff. Yeah. I don't understand nothing no more. None of it makes sense to me. You can say whatever you want with all that, but he's still, at least, they taking away your business here and there. Some of it, that's good, even though it takes them a while to decide. I understand it's a lot of money, billions of dollars, all that stuff, but still, you should just, first off, what they say is, I don't know, something terrible anti-Semitic, and then he buys up the place on the computer where you say the most anti-Semitic and other racist stuff. I mean, that's all it would take from me to say I don't want to be in business with this fella. Because they didn't do that pretty much back to back. What's it? Parlors. That's what all, that's white supremacists on there. That's what they do. They let them get on there and say whatever they want.
I mean, it's not even flirting around with it. It ain't couching it in no Pat Buchanan-esque stuff, which was still pretty bad. All this stuff that we're like, well, it wasn't that bad. And then you look back at a lot of it and go, oh, that was bad.
It was
like, there's
bad,
no subtle, there's no fucking dog whistle. It's just the whistle or the dog or the one of them, both, I guess.
This privileged old white man right here, from the South, I should say, liked it when everybody with that Southern comfort, how you doing? Doing good. Yes, ma'am. Let me get the door for you. How you doing? That we thought things were good that way. And I know when people went home after you saw, they said this, and Lord knows what else. But it was comfortable for me to live in a world, even when they were racist, like, what did this Tubin fella, what he did recently? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Even they would have to, I'm saying, as a privileged old white man, I preferred the fake apology, and I certainly understand why people don't. It just seemed like if it's something that the world or everyone, our culture, all deems is bad, you at least have to fake apologize, I guess. Now, I know some people of color say, no, I just want them to be, if they're going to be racist, I don't like them tiptoeing around and just come out and do it. Well, that's what they're doing now. There ain't no doubt about it. But again, my privileged old butt liked it when people were polite to each other and you at least had to act like it. I know that's a bunch of bull hockey. Just made it comfortable for me. So I realize that. But I know damn well I ain't comfortable now with having damn Nazi rallies every other week. That don't make me comfortable at all.
If you're having rallies and you're just saying racist stuff and everybody's going, yay, is that not a little worse? Yes, okay, the polite facade of racism of like, well, we shouldn't have said that. And then all your policies are racist. That probably, I'm going to say that keeps the racist stuff happening for years and years, leading us to this moment. So I guess who's to say what's worse or it just feels a little, 80 years ago to just be, but say, well, they were apologizing, and they were apologizing in the 60s when white people were picketing the damn schools that black kids were trying to go into. They weren't apologizing, they were just, those signs had words on them.
Yeah.
That wasn't polite. And then also, I wish Tommy Tuberville had a sneakers line that you could boycott.
Yeah.
Because all he is an elected United States official who said that all black people are criminals, and nobody's even talking about it now. That's
no fake apology needed.
That's in the ballpark of what Kanye West is saying, ain't it? Well, I mean, Kanye West has a whole conspiracy thing. I guess Tubeville is just basic dumbass racism. I don't know. It's all, what difference does it make? It's all terrible. Terrible, terrible. Tommy Tuberville. Senator Hank Williams Jr., he has done equal things to all that, and the subtext is always there in these songs. But still, like, would you rather have Tommy Tuberville or Hank Williams Jr. for a senator? If those are your choices.
That's my choices, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would hope there'd be some more options, but maybe not. Not these
maybe
days.
not. No.
Hell, some states are probably begging Hank Williams Jr. to run compared to what they got. I'm sure of it.
Hank Williams Jr. could be in a contest, and he could be the liberal candidate soon. I mean, that could be. I don't know. I wanted to vote for Bocephus, but I don't know if he represents my conservative values. Just send me to hell or New York City. It'd be about the same to me. That's one good line of that song. Although also racist and probably anti-Semitic and anti-black. So can we not even enjoy that salsa commercial no more, Jackie?
New York City?
That's the one. Lot to unpack, folks. Lot to unpack in the news. Damn, Woodward talking about, like, what are people supposed to do? He put out all of his interviews, audio versions with Trump. 8 hours, is that right?
It's 8 hours worth of Trump running his mouth.
Damn. What do we ever do to Bob Woodward?
He's marketed it wrong. He wouldn't have to change a thing if he just come out, because, he's putting preface in it. Look how dangerous this man is. Look, on and on and on. The exact same tapes he could put out and go on Fox and say, this with this great, Trump mad as hell right now too. Like, I'm going to sue you. He had no right to use my voice and blah, on and on. No, exact same tapes. Nothing changed. Just marketed a little differently. Trump would be praising him. Thank you so much. People would be saying these tapes are crazy. They're telling this is awful. Whatnot. Wouldn't matter. Just how you approach it there, I guess.
People say he should have put all this stuff out before now. People are always just trying to sell their books or get publicity or chase that clout. But I will say this in his defense. He has seemed pretty freaked out this whole time.
Hey, how many books he write? Going, the country's going. We're in trouble. We're in trouble. He said it over and over again. I don't remember once where he's come out and said,
He used to come on TV. He seemed pretty. Oh yeah, old Bob Woodward. Now he seems a little frazzled.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why though. Why, if he was so upset, why couldn't he just say, "You fucks, listen"?
Well, language, but I think that's what he's saying. First he's saying read, and now he's saying listen.
What's next? Picture book?
If it'll help, do it. I see my language. If that'll have any effect, please, by all means.
It's a kid's book by Bob Woodward. This dangerous motherfucker. It's just Trump.
Hey, well, you don't say it for kids, no.
God damn, I can't believe this. I've been trying to tell y'all he's just beating around the bush, though. It's like, I'm sure if we watched every damn paid interview he did for CNN or whatever, he's probably said, yeah, I don't know, this is not normal or whatever. But when's he just kind of run up to the camera and start shaking it and go like, Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, if what I say matters at all.
How many times do I have to sit next to Anderson Cooper for someone to realize any damn thing?
Couldn't he have just said all this at the beginning and then wrote a book called The Day I Shook the Camera?
He's saying to himself, I even went on Cuomo's show.
That's like you say, Jackie. Nothing matters to nobody.
No. Plus, it's a hard sell even to people that don't like Trump, especially people that don't like Trump. 8 hours of us been talking to him. I ain't going to listen to that. First off, I don't need to listen to it. And that's another thing. It ain't like we're waiting for that. Oh, now this will get him. What, 8 hours of him talking to Woodward? Did Woodward even think, oh, I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to break out the big guns to get this print? Like, it doesn't matter. You do whatever you want. It don't make a damn difference. He stole nuclear information, probably on Iran and China, and nobody give a damn. Like, that's enough. That should be enough. Sure, throw the tapes on top. Maybe none of it makes a damn. He going to keep having Klan rallies. He going to get more desperate. He going to run for president because he done talked himself into it. He has to do it now. Plus, he thinks it may keep him out of trouble. They going to get the noose. They're going to get tighter and tighter. No pun intended to Mike Pence or insult or anything. But, all these lawsuits, they're going to keep going. He going to get crazier and crazier and desperate and having rallies and telling these people to go kill God knows whoever. Or go, you don't have to kill him. Just go there and I'll meet you there. That's his signal. Wink, wink.
I heard that the Proud Boys chant, what was it? Stand back, stand by, when they go to intimidate, trans kids in Nashville. With
well, sure, yeah.
Blackburn.
That's the slogan he gave them, isn't it? Yeah.
8 hours of Trump is what 2016 to 2020 felt like every day. You'd wake up, log in, and 8 hours of Trump talking at you. You got to remember, there's only two reasons that he didn't beat Joe Biden outright: COVID, and people were sick of fucking hearing his mouth. Not enough. But there's a lot of people like, oh, I like old Trump. That 4 years later is like, yeah, but I can't take this. And Woodward's like, well, I've enclosed a warning within these 8 hours of Trump speaking. Folks, people, welcome back to Red State Update Podcast. I want to thank y'all for coming back. Thanks to all of you who listened to 20 extra minutes with Jackie and Dunlap over at patreon.com/Red State Update, where if you give us $5 or more a month, you get 20 extra minutes with Jackie and Dunlap every time we do one of these, which is pretty much every weekish or two. And I want to thank everybody who sticks around for the sponsors portion of our podcast. I know lately, last few episodes, things have been getting complicated. There's different timelines. These amalgams of people with Ghosty T, Hurt Slotbird, 3 Sticks of Winker, etc., etc. And I seem to be the only one who remembers the way things used to be. Complicated. I just want to reassure you that as we get closer to milestone episode 500, that I'm going to figure this shit out. And the Red State Update Podcast is getting back to basics. Ain't that right, baby Jackie?
Go, go.
Damn it, baby Jackie. Now there's a baby Jackie. Okay, I got to figure this shit out. Okay, baby Jackie Baby Jackie, what's going on? What's happening?
Go, go, gaga.
Okay, I get it. You don't know how to talk, right? Is that right?
Go, gaga, go, go.
Okay. Okay, well, first things first, looks like I got to teach Baby Jackie to talk. That's not such a big ask. Okay. Me, Dunlap.
Turd sack.
No. Dunlap.
Dick cap, dick sack.
Now, is this a put on? Because it ain't funny. I mean, it's pretty funny for a baby. But listen, what I need you to concentrate on is learning to talk so that we can figure out. I guess I could teach you to cuss. I mean, we're already halfway there. Can you say motherfucker?
Do.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. All right, you do your britches?
Bobo.
Bobo. Yeah, you get a bobo?
Bobo britches.
Bobo britches. Of course. Baby Jackie, you're a genius. Finally, I figured it out. It's obvious now. These
Bobo britches.
Yes, the Bobo britches. Jackie, these inter-timeline, alternate reality, other dimensional amalgams, these half-erased existences, these multiple Jackie verses are indeed boo-boos. Created by former enemies Dr. Maxine Limlamp and Dr. Vanessa Desk, combining Oopserall and Mess 'em Up technologies into boo-boo britches. And we have to stop them. But first we must figure out why.
Go.
Yes, Jackie, go. Did you really do your britches? Oh, shit. Okay, well, first things first. Clean you up here. I don't know how. How would I do? Let's go find a hose. God damn, Baby Jackie, what you eat?
No. No.